Hello everyone. So today is Friday, and since most of the signals that I have sent last Wednesday on the midweek analysis video have either hit the take profit level or been in loss, it's time to see what we can do now with the market. So this is like the updates of the midweek analysis. By the way guys, have you checked our premium signals so far? Because we have made today only alone 167 pips of profit by just today only. I mean, the signals are doing amazing, and I believe that we are killing the market with all these pips. I mean, USD CAD have made 100 pips of profit, Euro NZD as well, 100 pips of profit, and even yesterday, Wednesday, was also a great day in the premium group. And thankfully, we are receiving now a lot of happy messages from our clients. I'm very happy for the results, and I think Xtreme Trader Signals is really going to be one of the leaders and the best Forex signals providers of all time. We are on the way, we have just started, and I believe guys, you really have to give it a try, and you can at least join the free group, which is free for joining. You don't have to pay anything, and you will get at least one daily signal every day. So until then, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Alright, so let's now begin with the Friday analysis, and let's begin with the Euro USD. As we can see, the Euro USD have already hit the take profit level, and the trade has been triggered last Wednesday, I think, and the trade has went in 137 pips of profit, which was amazing, and I hope you guys have taken all these pips and profits. So anyway, let's see what we can do next in this market. Let's check first of all, let me delete the old signal. And let's now take a look at the daily chart. So as I have told you, Euro USD is going to be good for the short exactly after retesting the broken support level exactly right here at 1.11019. So the Euro USD was good to be bought exactly right from here, retesting the broken resistance, and goes all the way right here to retest the broken support. That was our trade last Wednesday, and right now the market has started to fall, which means by Friday, most likely the Euro USD is going to continue to fall till it reaches at least the lowest level of the support on 1.08760. Therefore, let's go back now to the 1 hour time frame. Now we need to identify the best level to start again shorting the Euro USD. And of course, I'm going to use the magic of trend lines, which is giving me always the best entries possible. So I have drawn here this resistance trend line, and all I'm going to do is simply drag this resistance trend line and place it exactly right here. Now, as we can see, we are having here a resistance trend line as well, which was previously also a resistance trend line. These two levels will actually keep their positions again once the market rises again, and that level of a resistance trend line will be respected, and from that level we will start shorting the Euro USD again. And by the way, the time right now here is 12 a.m. Dubai time, 8 p.m. GMT time. So right now I think the market will go in very low volatility, and most likely the market will take a long time actually to reach this level. But however, this is gonna be exactly where we will be shorting the Euro USD again at the same level of the previous resistance right here at 1.10180, and the target, as I have mentioned earlier, is going to be right here, the lowest level of the support, which means we are aiming approximately 160 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only till here, the next strong key resistance level to our entry. And since we are actually relying on that resistance trend line, the market shouldn't be able to reach this level of the previous resistance, and that's why it is inside of the safe zone. Let me now write the signal for you. There goes your signals for Friday, and hopefully, my friends, we will make all these good profits together, and hopefully it's gonna be a good day. Again, be careful and wise about opening your trades. Don't set any pending order. Make sure that you are watching the market before you opening the trade, and make sure also that there will be no strong bullish candle right here breaking out from that level of a resistance trend line. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's move to the pound USD. So of course, for the pound USD, the pair has also been reversing from the same level where I have mentioned that we can start buying the pair, and thankfully it went in 85 pips of profit. I really wish you guys have taken these pips and made all these good profits. So now about the pound USD. The pound USD is obviously going to continue the fall, and most likely it's going to continue the fall immediately. I mean, with this strong bearish candle, I don't see any hope for the market to make a pullback. But however, right now, we are actually on the retest level of the structure of that support at 1.30910. Remember, right now I'm on the 4-hour time frame, and again it's still 12 a.m. Dubai time, 8 p.m. GMT time, which means we still have a lot of time actually before the market decides if it's gonna make a deep bearish breakout or making a reversal. However, if the market has made a reversal right here, shorting on the same level of that previous resistance is going to be the best decision we make, and most likely the pound USD again is going to continue the fall. I will try my best to not make this video so long, so therefore let me just make it clear for you that we are going to start shorting the pound USD. Right now I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Sorry about that. 4-hour time frame, and this is, my friends, the nearest resistance to this bearish breakout candle, which means we have to wait for the pound USD to rise again to another 28 pips before we can start shorting it. Now, just to confirm our entry, let's use the magic of trend lines just to determine if this is really a good entry. So I will draw my resistance trend line right here from this higher high to this lower high, and simply drag it all the way right here to that previous support trend line. Perfect. This was the previous support trend line, so therefore if the market will ever be able to reach this level of the previous resistance, it's going also to create a new resistance trend line number 1 right here, which is going to be a perfect match, and we can actually start shorting the pound USD from that level. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal for the pound USD, my friends. Again, we are hoping for the market, upon the pressure from the support at 1.30960, to make a pullback to another 29 pips, so therefore we can start shorting the pair right from here. And for the target, let me just go to the daily chart and telling you that this is exactly, my friends, the target at 1.30144, which means we are aiming approximately 107 pips profit from this signal. Of course, the take profit level was placed right here at that strong key support level, as we can see here on the daily chart. So that's everything for the pound USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the AUD USD. So regarding AUD USD, as we can see, sadly the trade has failed. So unfortunately it didn't go well as we have expected. So now let's see what we can do next with this pair. Let me first delete this old signals, and let me just tell you something. Currently the pair is moving in a very strong bullish movement. Therefore, most likely, in my opinion, the pair is going to continue the rise. The AUD USD is definitely going to be good to be bought as soon as possible. Now it's a matter of where exactly we can start buying this pair. Let me just move to the 1-hour time frame. Now, on the 1-hour time frame, we thought that this was a false breakout and the market most likely is going to respect the real level of the resistance. However, that was not the case, and that didn't happen. So therefore, I think that this was actually a real level of a resistance, and eventually the AUD USD is going to continue the rise toward that level of the resistance at 0.74425. So therefore, let me now move to the 1-hour time frame, and I will use the magic of trend line along with Fibonacci retracement to determine the best entry possible. So therefore, I will just go here and draw here a support trend line from this lower low to this higher low. Just like that, if I can make it today, hopefully. Yes, perfect. Now simply drag this line right here and watch the actions of the market. Look at that. All I did right here was dragging this support trend line to this support trend line as well, and look at this perfection. The market has actually been respecting that level of a support trend line. So now let me just move it now to the nearest support trend line, which is exactly right here. This was right here, my friends, the nearest support trend line, which has already become a resistance trend line as well. And the market has finally made the bullish breakout right from that level. Therefore, I believe most likely the AUD USD is going to be good to be bought exactly from the same level of a supported trend line. So it's going to be respected. And now, sorry about that. Now, all we need to do is confirming that there was a strong support level on the same level right here. So we can see clearly right here, my friends, let me just zoom in to show you. Here, this tail right here represents support number 1, and we are going to place our buy order exactly at the support number 2. Very simple and very straight. Sorry. And I think it's gonna be a very good signal. So we just have to wait for the pair to fall to another 12 pips before we can start buying it. Let me now write the signal for you. So there goes your signal for the AUD USD, my friends. The safe zone will be ranging for only 39 or 40 pips only. Meanwhile, we are aiming the peak of the resistance for 80 pips at 0.74294. So that's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USD CAD. Alright, now regarding USD CAD, sadly this trade did not work as well, and sadly we can see that the candle has went actually below our safe zone. So therefore we have right now to get rid of this analysis, and let's see now what is the next setup that is waiting for us. So if I'm not mistaken, right here, my friends, if we check this pattern right here after zooming out like that, we can notice here something very interesting. This level at 1.27905 has been acting as a very strong key resistance level so many times, as we can see even right here and right there as well. So right now the pair has actually went below that level of a strong resistance level, as we can see. So now most likely the market will make another pullback right here, and if I'm not mistaken, this was, my friends, the real level of the resistance, and most likely the USD CAD is going to rise again, retesting that level, and after that it's going to continue the fall. The structure right here seems like it's going to continue the fall. I mean, we can notice here that the USD CAD has made several attempts to break out from that level of a resistance at 1.28235, and the market has always been rejected from that bullish breakout. Let's check the weekly chart. So now on the weekly chart, today actually is the end of the week. Today is Friday, of course, and it's the end of the week, and there is a big chances that the USD CAD is going to close the candle like that as a pin bar, which means by next week we can expect from the market to continue the fall, and we can look for a short position. That being said, we now move to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, we can see clearly this level of a resistance right here. Look at all these wicks right here, indicates a strength in the level. So back now to the 4-hour time frame, we just have to wait for the USD CAD to rise to another about 17 or 18 pips before we can start shorting. But we have to move now to the smaller time frame to identify the best entry possible. So right now I move to the 30-minute time frame, and by seeing this very simple like that, we are having here the peak of the resistance at 1.27907, and this was right here, my friends, the attempt number 1 of a resistance, and we can expect from the market to rise again, reaching the same level of the resistance to create resistance number 2. That's exactly where we will be shorting the USD CAD, and the target will be right here at the lowest level of the support at 1.27058, which means we are aiming about 85 pips profit from this signal, and the safe zone will be ranging only till the peak of the resistance at 1.28406 for about 50 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. There goes your signals for Friday on the USD CAD, and hopefully guys it will be a good signal. So let's now move to the next pair. Let's move to the USD JPY. USD JPY has went in the right direction, but sadly did not trigger our buy level. So let's see now what we can do with this pair currently. If I'm not mistaken, the USD JPY is going to continue the rise. Right now we are on the peak of the resistance exactly right here at 116.375. And as I'm telling you always, the more attempts to break out from the resistance, the more weakness it gets, and most likely it will eventually break out from the level. By weakness, I mean how weakness is this level as a resistance, not the market, not the what do you call it? I forgot the name. Not the momentum, sorry. I mean the resistance level is getting weaker, and most likely the USD JPY will be able to make the bullish break out of it. So therefore, we just need to find the strongest support level to rely on. And since we can see right now on the 1-hour time frame, the market has made right here a bearish candle, so we most likely can expect to start buying the USD JPY again exactly from the second attempt of the support. This was the first attempt, and we can expect to start buying the pair again from the support number 2. As simple as that. And another way to confirm our entry is by checking the support trend line just like that. So we can see that the market is actually rising and respecting that support trend line. Therefore, if the market falls all the way right here, it's going to hopefully make a reversal and continue the rise right from that point. But however, we have to be careful and don't open your trade immediately. Just wait for the price action before you open your trade. Make sure that the market is actually respecting that level as a support. And if that happens, of course, the target will be right here, actually above that level. Let me just go to the weekly chart. The target has to be right here at least. Exactly. This the opening price of this candle right here, my friends, on the weekly chart, which means we can make about 103 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone is ranging only till the lowest level of the support, exactly right here at 115.708, which means the safe zone ranging. Oh, come on, we can make it higher. We can make it higher. That's actually a lot. That's actually a lot. Let me just make it like that. Make sure it's fair. Exactly. So 35 pips of the safe zone is gonna be more than enough. Let me now write the signal for you. So there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD JPY. We will buy at 115.949. Meanwhile, the take profit level based on the weekly chart is gonna be 116.976. That's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USD CHF, which has been doing perfectly fine. As you can see, thankfully, the pair has reversed exactly from what I mentioned that we can start buying, and so far running in 45 pips of profit, which is fantastic. Fantastic. However, let me now see what we can do next with this pair, and I have no idea why did I just delete the signal. We need it. Oh, goodness. All right. Let me now move to the 1 hour time frame. Now, on the 1 hour time frame, all we need to do is looking at the support trend lines to confirm our entry. So what I will do is I will simply draw here a support trend line from this lower low to this higher low, just like that. And all I'm going to do right now is just place it randomly right here on that previous resistance trend line. And we can see how the market has been respecting that level as a supported trend line. Now, all we need to do is moving the same resistance trend line on the second resistance trend line, which is exactly right here and right there as well. That means that we can expect from the USD CHF to fall all the way right here, and that previous resistance trend line is gonna be a support trend line. This is the magic of trend lines, my friends, and it actually works most of the time. And look at that. This is a perfection. Check this out. The same level was also a strong key support level at 0.92915. Therefore, this is where we're going to place our buy order, and that's going to be our target right here. The peak of the resistance at 0.93381, and the safe zone ranging only till the lowest level of the support, which means the safe zone is only 25 pips and the target is 46 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. So there goes your signal for the USD CHF. Hopefully, my friends, it will work very well, and hopefully it will bring us lots of profits. Let's now move to the gold. So sadly, the signal of the gold has failed as well. No one has expected from the gold to crash like that. If I'm not mistaken, the gold has fallen to gain some liquidity, but if anyone knows the reason, I would appreciate if you can guys say it. However, from my point of view, the gold right now has made the correction, and right now is actually going in the right direction. Look at that. The gold right now is rising. This candle right here is going to be bullish for the night, I think, and most likely is going to continue the rise. And if I'm not mistaken, we are actually late on our entry. So the buy order is active or actually valid, but however, let's now see where exactly we can start buying the gold. Now, from my point of view, it's going to continue the rise, but let me just confirm it. So what I'm going to do is simply draw here a support trend line just like that. And let's now move this support trend line, and we can see clearly, my friends, that this level of a previous support trend line has been respected several times. It also became a small resistance trend line, but immediately the market has made the bullish break out of it, and again respected the same level of a supported trend line. Now for sure, the gold is going to continue the rise, but let me just tell you where to. So all I'm going to do is draw here a channel just like that. Perfection. So if I'm not mistaken, the gold will continue the rise till it reaches the other edge of the channel, which means, as if I'm not mistaken also, this is, my friends, right here is going to be our target. Why? Because this was the bearish breakout from that support. And as you all know, the market usually is going to retest the broken level of a broken support and is going to reverse exactly at the nearest tail to the bearish breakout candle. I have said that a million times on my channel. So however, that's exactly going to be our target. So therefore, let me just set where exactly we can start buying the gold. Now, look at that. Right here, I'm just making it ready for you, my friends. Right here, we can see clearly that the market, right here, we can see clearly the strength of the level of 1,999, or I think it's 2,000. We can see that the market has been reversing on that level as a resistance. Then after the bullish breakout happened, the market has made one single attempt of a support. Then again, the same level exactly has been respected as a resistance. Right now, the market right here is on consolidation mode on the same level of a previous support, which means this level is almost, I mean, this is 2,000. I mean, who I'm laughing on. This is actually 2,000. This is perfection. So the level of 2,000 is most likely going to be the best level to start again buying the gold. As long as we are above 2,000 price, you hold your buying order. If the market has went below this level, then please close your trade immediately in small loss if you have seen any strong bearish breakout candle right here. So let me just confirm, buy at 2,000, exactly buy at 2,000, and the target will be changed, of course, to be right here on 2038.18. Again, be careful, my friends, when you are trading the gold. It's very crazy nowadays, and make sure that you are following the news about the war between Russia and Ukraine. Any updates, any unexpected updates can actually highly impact on the gold. Make sure that you are following the news and don't open your trade with big lot size. Make sure that every trade you're opening are prepared for any potential losses. So of course, in the end, I wish you guys a happy weekend in advance, and in the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.